Hello everyone. Welcome to our Facebook Live. I'm just going to wait for a few seconds and let everyone come on. We are very privileged to have 3 current interns with me tonight that are going to share their journey, where they're at in the internship, because they're all at a different place. So I'm really excited to hear from you, from each of them. But before we start, as normal, please everyone, we are going live using StreamYard. So if you haven't been on any of our lives before and clicked on the StreamYard link, it's streamyard.com/Facebook in the comments. Please click on that and give permission to StreamYard to see your comments. So we welcome any questions, we welcome comments and questions, and we will endeavor to answer your questions live, okay? I love this, that you ask questions live, so please feel free to ask your questions, okay? So just again, in the comments, click on the StreamYard.com Facebook and then give permission to StreamYard to see your comment and your Facebook profile pic, okay? And then I'll be able to see that and I'll be able to ask any questions that do come up. If you have joined us before and you've clicked on that link, you do not have to do it again. All good? Right, let's get into this. We've got 7 people on live at the moment, so welcome everyone. Please say hello. Click on the StreamYard.com /Facebook. Say hello. I love to hear where you're coming in from, whether it's Australia, Singapore, New Zealand, Hong Kong, UK, Ireland, Canada, okay? So drop a comment, tell us where you're coming in from. Welcome everyone. So to kick it off, I'm just going to introduce each person. Now these 3 awesome people are part of the internship. Now that's stage 2 of our 3-step process through the journey with Industry Connect. So they're in the internship right now and they are at various stages. So first off, we have Bruno. Hi, Bruno. Thank you so much for joining us tonight and spending a bit of time with us.
Good evening. How's it going?
Awesome. Thank you, Bruno. We also have Arohi. Hi, Arohi.
Hey, how are you going?
Very well, thanks, Arohi. Thank you for your time this evening and sharing a bit about your journey, everything, okay? Thank you so much.
No
okay,
worries.
And we also have Mr. Q. Hi, Q. How are you?
Hello, Carla, and hello, everyone who has joined us this evening. I'm doing great.
Awesome. So, everyone, just so you know, I can't pronounce Qiniso. I say Qiniso, but I've got to say it a specific way. So that's why I call him Q. I'm learning. But he's very, very gracious, and he allows me to call him Q. So that's why I call him Q. Wonderful. Awesome. So let's hit it off. I'm just going to, Bruno, I'd love to start off with you, Bruno. Tell us a little bit of background about yourself, how you came to Industry Connect. Now, you are a test analyst. You've done our test analyst job ready program, and you're now in the internship. So share a bit of your I say, backstory, and a bit about where you're at the moment in your internship, when you started it.
Right. So I think I met Juanita, who's the general manager, first time I think in 2017 or something like that, or 2018. Wow. I was just interested in, how you, I read about the program and I was just interested about, how you guys do things. At the time I was just managing cleaning company here in New Zealand, and I just didn't have the time. But then I, kept talking to you guys for all these years. And then I just enrolled now in July, by the end of July. Just finished the classes with a tutor, and now I just started 3 weeks ago the internship. I'm just on the onboarding task at the moment. So yeah, that's pretty much where I am.
So you're in week 3 of the onboarding, aren't you?
Yes, the internship, yeah.
Awesome, fantastic. Okay, Arohi, would you like to share a little bit about your background, what program you did, and also where you're at in the internship right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So I saw the link of Industry Connect on Facebook and expressed my interest. And surprisingly, Juanita actually called me the next day. I was so surprised because I never get a call back that quick. So that's the first Industry Connect, how prompt they are in just approaching people and getting in touch. And Juanita and even you were so patient in just explaining everything about the program. I, from the get-go, was interested in the Business Intelligence Data Analyst program, because it matched up really well even to my study that I did at the university. Yeah, at the moment, I was doing the 6 weeks training from Industry Connect, and from the 7th of September, I started my internship as well, and I'm on my 3rd week, and yeah, just doing my onboarding period at the moment.
Awesome, fantastic. Isn't it funny how we all connect? And yes, Juanita is amazing. You know, that's our whole team at Industry Connect. We always, you know, we love connecting with people. We love connecting with people. You will see we're very interactive. We're very much about you know, relationships with people. So that's our heartbeat.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Arohi. And Q. Hi, Q. Share a little bit about your background and where you're at in the internship, because you're a little bit further down the track now, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Thank you, Carla, for the opportunity. Yeah, how I came about to Industry Connect, I came across when I was just doing job hunting online, and then I expressed my interest to Industry Connect. I got an invite to come to Melbourne offices where there was a session on how the whole program works, and I was met by lovely staff. I think one of the managers there, Monsieur Pretorius, and the team, they were really wonderful. Everything was quite clear, and it's something which I really liked and fell in love with. And at that point in time, I opted for business intelligence and data analyst because it's something which resonated with me and also with my studies, which is in computer engineering and computer systems. So I onboarded on 10 December last year, and that's when I started my classes. And then from there, moved on to the internship with the MVP Studio team, which has been really awesome and quite helpful, and it's been a really great learning curve. From there till today, I've gone through various stages, both from learning on personal level, from the skills as well, and connecting with many people. So it's been a wonderful journey up to this day.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks so much. So Bruno, within your these first 3 weeks in your internship, how are you going? How are you going, and what have you been doing?
So what we're doing, so we were assigned a mentor to help us, you know, with the journey, and kind of explain to us, you know, how this works. And you know, it's just an onboarding 3-week period now. So we started, you know, just in my case, in the test analyst, we just started, you know, automating and creating test scenarios and test cases. Then we go straight to Visual Studio and just start automating it. And we have, you know, feedback from the mentor. My mentor is amazing. She's really thorough. She's not there just to, you know, tap my shoulder and say, oh yeah, well done. No, you know, she's just telling me what is the best practice, or just like try to do it, try to code it a little bit better, or try to look at this link, or, you know, just go after your answer or whatever. So it's been intense. But as I used to say, that good intense, not the one that makes you feel stressed and you know, make you want to give up or nothing. No, just have heaps to do, but at the same time, I'm tired, but I'm really keen. I'm always keen to, you know, after work, sit down here and just, you know, start working on my internship. So it's been great so far, this 3 weeks.
Because you're working, is it full time at the moment still?
Yeah, I work full time. I work from 8 to 5, then get home, you know, just have a shower. I was late today, so I'm just, you know, I didn't have time to have a shower. And then, have a shower, eat something, just straight through. And then I go till like 10, 11 at night every single day. And on the weekend, that's all I do, just studying.
Great commitment, great perseverance, because that's going to pay off in the end. And that's a good thing with, you know, with the internship. When you get to that stage, you know, you don't have to give up your job. You know, you still got to keep a roof over your head. You still got to put, you know, food on the table, whether you're single or with a family. So you're able to fit that in around your lifestyle. So you're still, you know, moving forward. It might not be as fast as some people, but at least you're moving forward. I always say to everyone, you know, it's those small steps that make up the big picture and the reaching that goal in the end. So being able to fit that in around your full-time job is such a great thing.
Yeah, I remember talking to Justin here in Wellington when you had your offices down here as well. That I just asked him, look, I think 2 or 3 times, look, I work full-time. I can't stop working. Do you think this is going to work? And I had a chat with Juanita as well. Just said, look, you need to be honest with me. And, you know, you guys been nothing but 100% honest with me. Yeah, you can do it. It's going to be easy. No, it's not going to be easy. You're going to get tired. But, you know, it's all about, you know, your choice and how much you want it. So you really need to want it. And it just go from there. It's totally possible to work full time and study, you know?
Yeah. Good point. It's how much you want it. It's the same with everything in life, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if you want to meet that girl, go out and step out.
Yep. Exactly.
It's the same with everything. You've got to step outside your normal box.
Yeah, that's true.
Arohi, would you like to share a little bit about you know, what you've come up against, what you've gone through during this first 3 weeks with your internship?
Yeah, of course. So the first thing that I absolutely love is the fact that not only are we honing our technical skills, the emphasis that's been put on even improving our soft skills, having sessions such as life skills, English at work, employability skills, team B, which is every week we have sessions where we need to present, or anything regarding presentations such as timekeeping, minutes keeping. Just even watching that, just listening to those sessions, the tech chit chats and stuff, I love those. It's because it's not only just helping us improve in our technical skills, but even with our soft skills. And I love that because and to stop prioritizing that as soon as you know that your technical skills need to be improved. Whereas on my internship, in terms of my tasks, I have been slightly a bit stressed out about my tasks and everything. It is challenging. Not easy. It's not that you're just going to have your mentor, like what Bruno said, that just tap you on the shoulder and say, well done. They will be willing to help you and give you a helping hand, but you're not going to be spoon-fed. You are going to be told to go on your 2 feet and do your own research. So it has been difficult. Even I've been working part-time and doing the internship as well. But at the same time, that challenge is something that I know at the end it's going to pay off and I'm going to learn from it. Even if it's me putting time into it, a couple of hours in a day, I know somewhere here or there, be it from the tasks or be it from like the soft skills, I am learning, and I actually have learned more than I thought in the past 3 weeks. So yeah, that's what I love about it.
That's awesome and so true. You know, in that role as in the BI data analyst kind of field, with those soft skills, and you're very good. I must say, you're very good at communication, how you come across. So very well done. But you need that going into those kind of roles as well, because you're going to be presenting, you know, analysis to stakeholders or whatever, or your team and everything like that. So all those little I call them puzzle pieces that make the whole person, you know. So it's the technical plus, and then you know. So that's the whole. I think that's what I always say to everyone. You know, this is what I call it's a holistic approach that our whole talent incubation process does. It incubates you. It's a whole process that's holistic. So it's not just technical, but it's also bringing in those soft skills, like you said, communication, employability, tech chit chat, learning how to making yourself more confident, even, you know.
Yeah, because in regards to what you were saying, like, just the thing is that in the job force, you are going to be needing to have those technical skills, but at the same time, to get the job itself, you need to be honing those soft skills as well. That's the first. And then when you work as a team, or even working with stakeholders, discussing with them, other team members, you are needing to have those soft skills to be getting your point across, as well as even possibly respecting and listening to what they're saying. So having those soft skills, I love how the internship prioritizes that as well, because at the end of the day, that's valuable skills that you're going to keep taking for years on. Technically, you will keep improving as time goes by. The technologies are going to change, but the soft skills that you learn, they're going to be there for lifelong. And I love that about the internship, that they even focus on that, not just the technical side of it. So it's like as you said, it's like a whole, which I love. That's the part that I love.
Yes. Awesome. Thanks so much, Arohi. Thank you for sharing. Q, over to you, Q. Share a little bit about where you're at. Obviously, like, you're in a different space, and you've also now connected with our recruitment alliance, GTIO. So you've got that kind of like, everyone, if you don't know, we've got a 3-step process to our talent incubation process, which is the 6-week job ready program. Then you move over to stage 2 or step 2, which is the internship with MVP Studio. And then you can then be invited to be part of GTIO, which is our recruitment alliance, which is step 3. And Q is now at that point of internship and plugging into GTIO. So share a little bit about where you're at right now, Q.
All right. Thank you once again for the opportunity, Carla. So yeah, it's been a wonderful journey, as I mentioned earlier, from the start of February when I joined MVP Studio, from the first stage where we had to work on data standardization and so forth individually, and then working with different mentors, up to the next stage where we're working on advanced tasks, where we're working with small teams. And obviously currently with what's going on, we've been working remotely, which is one of the great benefits with the current environment, and probably for the foreseeable future, how people will be working from home and so forth, and also working with remote teams. So that has been quite beneficial in terms of us, learning how to schedule meetings, how to connect with others, and how to use different tools. That's one of the great benefits. And then this is on the advanced task. And then moving on to also to the GTIO Alliance part, where even on Friday, I had a great opportunity to talk with Mary, where she was assisting me in terms of aligning my CV and making adjustments to that in terms of, obviously different jobs with different requirements, different skill set they'll be looking for. So that's where GTI comes in there, which is really quite helpful in terms of making sure that you are up on that level, in terms of preparedness, in terms of even for interview questions. So if, say, you get an interview call, they are ready and available to make sure that sort of do mock interviews with you as well, to get you ready for the for the upcoming opportunity. And so they do help as well in terms of job posts which might be available, which you may not come across, but maybe also be closely related to your field. It could be test analyst, or it could be business intelligence, or data analyst. So it's been amazing, and I'm really looking forward to working with Mary and the rest of the GTO team, and also at the same time completing my task with the MVP Studio. So yeah, I've been loving it.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thanks so much, Q. So GTIO, like I've just said to everyone, they are step 3 in our talent incubation process. So you reach a certain level, and then you're invited in to be part of GTIO database. And if any positions come across that your skill set meets, then they will talk with you and have a discussion with you, and then go from there. So guys, have you got any tips? Just overall, I'm just asking all of you, any tips for anyone that's thinking of wanting to join the programs, or even any tips for even current interns? Because, like I said before we came onto this live, that people watch people, and sometimes people they might be finding it hard through certain areas, but your encouragement as well helps them to keep pushing through. Has anyone got any tips or any encouragement or anything?
I think what I've said before is just like, you really need to want it. so before you engage in anything, you just take a step back and just think about it. Just see if this is what you want. For example, I've done probably like 5 or 6 courses before starting at Industry Connect. I was just self-teaching. So I was just went on the internet and was learning about HTML, CSS, Java, and all these languages. So I kind of convinced myself that this is what I want. And then I focused on testing, and that's why I was thinking about maybe I go to development, or I just go to testing because that's what I like. So the first thing is you need to like what you do or what you will be doing and studying, because you're gonna have many challenges ahead of you as in any career, and if you don't like it, then you're not gonna enjoy it. So just, first thing, read about it, reach out the team, Industry Connect team, even if you're not thinking about, joining now. As Arohi was saying, people will call you. They have all the information you need. They're going to talk to you. They're going to give you time to think. And I think that's really important. You respect our space and you respect us as individuals. And this is really important for, when you have to make this decision in probably in all our cases, it's a career change. It's not something that easy. We're not like, 15-year-olds. We're, just grown up human beings. So it's a big decision. So just, research, find out if this is what you like, and never give up. That's the main thing. It's going to be hard. Study hard, don't give up, just carry on going. That's you see the result, just up ahead. So that's the main thing, just keep studying, keep researching, and don't give up.
Awesome. Good encouragement. Thanks, Bruno. And it's so true, because not just the give up thing, but what are you doing it for? With anything that you choose, you're doing it for a reason. Is it part of your heartbeat? Is it something you really want? Or is it like a whim? So you have to really find out in yourself, is this something I want to do as a career? Because it is an investment in your time and everything. So you've got to make the right decision. And it must be your decision so that it keeps you passionate, it keeps you passionate, it keeps you going, because that will keep you motivated when you come up against a brick wall, you find it hard, you go, no, I know what I want, you keep going. So thank you for that encouragement, Bruno.
All good.
Arohi, have you got anything to say? I feel like Bruno said a lot that I was wanting to say, and it was really well said. Just to that, I think, as cliche as it sounds, but just being positive and just knowing that there are times where you would get really frustrated, you would want to give up, but I think just keeping positive and just keeping your head at it. Like I had said before, that it's not a place where you're going to be spoon-fed. It's not a place where you're going to be told all the answers. You will have to do your extra research outside of even the 6 weeks training that we had gotten. I have been watching some YouTube videos about some of the features that I can use for my tasks, or even referring to some websites. So you do need to do that additional research that is going to help you in getting your task complete, or even if it's just soft skills, you need to do your research on that. I was actually talking to my mentor yesterday regarding my task, and she told me that she said it in different words, but what she meant was that, just think positive, but just know that you want to do it as well. And know that you're doing it for a reason, like what you were saying, Carla, because it's like if you get in that mindset that you don't want to do it, you don't know where this is leading to or whatnot, you're not, it is going to be challenging at times, but I feel like it is a good investment. I feel like even you're going to take away something from it. And that's something that you should be grateful about, be it honing your soft skills or your hard technical skills, you're going to be taking something away from it. So just don't give up and just keep going at it. It is hard work, but you're going to be learning a lot of things from it.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You are stretched when you hit that internship side, when you start onboarding, you're going to be stretched. Everybody is, but just breathe.
Yeah.
It's okay. Talk to your fellow interns. You know, you're on Slack, our communication channel with Industry Connect, and then also then it goes over to the MVP studio channel as well. Talk to your fellow interns. Talk to your mentor. And just keep on persevering. Very well put. Thanks, Arohi. Thanks so much for that input. Mr. Q. Oh, everyone, just so, because I didn't actually tell you where each person is coming in from. So Bruno and Arohi are from New Zealand and Q is from Australia. So over to you, Q. What would you like to say?
All right. Well said, guys, to Bruno and Arohi. Just to add on to what they've said, I think the first step counts a lot, in doing something. It's not about, when am I going to do it, but you have to take action about it. So in doing so, what I loved about it with the Industry Connect, they give you an opportunity, like right now, this is an online session where you can get to ask questions, how to know how the structure of the program is like. So what I'd really like, or I would like to encourage people to join, is that the structure of the program itself is really great. It allows for someone who has got a great in depth of technical analysis or tech skills, and for someone who is doing amateur that as well. So it does provide a stepping stone for everyone, in the sense that the 6-week classes that you have, you're basically being taught the tech skills that you'll be making use of. And these tools that are being used as well is the latest technology which is used by most of the companies. Yes, here and there, some of it might not be used because different companies use different technologies because of different, tech moves very fast. But the tools that you get to make use of are, the ones which are being used by the companies out there. So you are learning something which is relevant. And then also in terms of the structure, like I said, as you already mentioned, is it different steps, like where you start with a small, minor tasks as well, which get into the groove. And on top of that, you get to work with teams, which allows you to learn how to work remotely or to work with others as well. The mentors to work with you as well if you're having challenges. And part of the tools as well, or the platform which I like within MVP Studio, is the Question Hub, where you can sort of like a mini Google for MVP, where you can ask any question and you get pretty much responses from different, from any individual can help you with that. Could be from senior mentors, where they can provide you guidance with it. Most likely, of course, they won't give you, the answer to it directly, but there is definitely help for that. And then add on top of that, in terms of maybe for some who will be asking, how do you get to learn the soft skills? Like from Monday to Friday, there are different sessions where you have how to do presentations. All you have to do again is to make that first step, raise up your hand, prepare your presentation. Once you do your presentation, that people are going to review your presentation in terms of your pace, how you organize your slides, your flow as well. And then we should definitely get to help you, let's say if you're out there in the world, in terms of presentation to the board or to anyone who is involved with that. Then you have got the employability session, where we look at various ways of applying for jobs, as well as how to prepare yourself as well. And one of the features which has really greatly helped me to improve my CV is where you have CV reviewed. Mine was reviewed by Raylu and recently by Mary as well. So it gets to, you're getting an external view, a bird's eye view from someone else who can tell you, okay, work on this and on this part as well. So yeah, there is plenty that you can take advantage of and make use of, which can make you grow individually as well as a professional as well. And I would highly encourage everyone to, if you're in doubt, make sure you give IC a call and then think about it.
Oh, thanks, Q. Thanks so much. And I just want to say one more thing. Please, everyone, keep networking, because you never know, later on down the track, when someone you met 1 year ago is going to have a position at their company that they're working at. So, it's building that professional network as well when you're even going through the internship, because you're going to be part of, when you join Industry Connect and then go over to MVP Studio, you're going to be part of the family for a lifetime. So we'll call you back, with different things, and when you move up the ladder, if you want help with senior, moving up into, middle, senior levels, we're there for you as well. So but build that network as you're going, as you're learning and everything like that. Build your network. And I just want to point as well, I forgot before, Arohi, there's a point you made that you still did your research, you're still learning extra on top of everything. And that's so important because you're actually setting up yourself for when you go into a job as well, because you're not always going to know everything.
Yes.
So if you've got the mindset, well, I've got to look for the answer or the solution, then you're already set to be out. You've already prepared yourself from this point to be able to do that when you're in a job. So
yeah. Sorry, just to add on to that, I think that was what Justin had even mentioned, or if it was either Lincoln or Ali in our training. He said that you're not going to be learning everything even in the training itself, and you're always going to be learning, even outside of MVP, you're always going to be learning. And it's not like when you go into a job force, necessarily you are going to be having a mentor or you're going to be having training. So you yourself will probably be needing to self-learn there as well. Depends on what situation, depends on what company, but you need to be able to self-learn as well. And that skill is actually something we're already learning from now itself, to be independent learners, which is so crucial in this day and age and for our jobs as well. So that's something that I think it is difficult, it is challenging, especially coming from a university student. We could before easily just ask our tutors or our mentors or our university lecturer, but over here, that's not the case always. You can ask your mentor and stuff, but you need to have done significant amount of work to be going to that stage and asking your mentor. But at the same time, it challenges us when we're doing our own research. So that's a skill that I'm improving on, still getting there, and it's something that I do cherish.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I think we all do that. We're still, we're a work in progress. I think no matter what age you are, if you have an open mind to learning, if you have an open mind to, changes are going to happen in life. So how am I going to deal with it? How am I going to find how to navigate through it? And if you've got that mindset, then you're always going to be able to overcome any challenge, no matter what. Well, thank you, everyone. Now, we're going to be catching up with these three lovely people every 3 weeks at the moment. And so in 3 weeks' time, we're going to catch up with you each again. So thank you so much for sharing your journey so far. Bruno and Arohi, 3 weeks into your internship. And Q, you're doing so well, Q. I know I spoke to Mary at GTIO, and she thinks you're doing really well, and you're on point with what you're doing right now. So thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your journey, and thank you, everyone, for watching that have come on. There aren't any questions or anything, so we're just going to sign off, and we'll see you in 3 weeks' time with these three lovely people. Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.